from being declared an Irreverine to just being another Swit on the way back with a long walk ahead to get a sword fixed. That's where we're at. I thought my glass longsword was up to the task, but tomb doors can be stubborn, and this one did not give to my glass. Now, with the sword entirely broken and no other means of defense available to me, we have a long trek back to Vaz in order to get it fixed and continue our journey. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. I wonder if you guys have missed Morrowind as much as I have. I've been chomping at the bit.
Back, fam. We are finally back. We're so back.
Oh shit, Phil! I gotta get you on the different audio. I'll be right back. They barely heard you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna tag you in on the PC, okay?
Okay.
Silly me. I don't know what the deal with that was. I probably sound like I'm in a fucking well somewhere. Give me 1 second, guys, and we will remedy all this ASAP. Okay. That probably sounds a little better, doesn't it? Now we just got to get Philly on here, and then I can tag everybody in. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm being a little bit of a dum-dum. You almost think I'd never done this before. There he is. Okay, Phil, can you hear me?
Yep.
I
can
hear
you.
Well, that's much better. Okay. Now we got to get the chat up. Hey,
Sure.
Yeah, hey, I'm a streamer, chat. April Fools, I guess. I guess I've never fucking done this before, huh? Hey, to be fair, my former Twitter identity does say some fucking old man. There is truth to that. Let's see here.
I mean, he ain't lying,
Let's see.
and he's not Jim crying.
Yeah, I'm definitely not lying, crying, Jim Ryan. I'm not crying and I'm not lying, but I am old. Why is it defaulting me to Switch Ghost? That's no. The answer is no. What the hell? Okay, we need settings. We need Switch account. There we go. Nobody cares about Switch right now. Nobody wants Switch right now. Let's see.
I think you meant nobody wants Switch 2 right now.
Yeah, Switch 2. Switch is there. Yeah, Switch is awesome. Switch is goated. There we go. Okay. All right. So Stoney Lonesome says, "What's up? Just joined." Austin Wright, this roleplay is deep. What's up, Austin? Watching from my new house, an old man. Yeah, how's the tiny home going, man? It looks good. It looks really good.
Yep.
As the sun sets over the Grayslands. From his Caius Cosades-sized house. Yeah, that's awesome. That just sounds awesome.
Happy Mario Galaxy Movie Day, everyone. That came out today.
I don't know how this is going to go. I am not a good mace user, so we'll find out.
I have you.
Good thing I'm pretty much immune to magic. Wow. So, guys, you're about to find out what Morrowind looks like when you use a skill you're not good with.
It's pretty much the equivalent of the nerd trying to talk to a girl for the first time.
Not good. There was another one, but I guess he just fucking ran off, huh? Alright, well. Works for me. We gotta try to avoid combat, though, because otherwise that's what you guys are gonna get. Riveting, high-octane combat. That's what happens when you... Uh-oh. There we go. I need to get my blunt weapon skill up anyway for the end game. But man, sucks not having my sword. But yeah, anybody see the Mario movie over the last today? I haven't gone. I'm going Friday, but I am curious to see if anybody else has seen it.
I know way. Why don't you sneak in a camera, Zoo, and then like point it at the thing and live stream it for me so I can watch it while you're in the movie?
So I can get kicked out of the theater like an asshole along with my entire family?
Well, is this movie theater going to show you commercials while you're in the middle of the movie? Like Mario's about to go punch Bowser, and then it just cuts to, do you have your Geico car insurance?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, if it does that, you're probably going to walk out. Fuck that one movie you and your girlfriend went to see.
Oh, with the ads in the middle? Yeah, wasn't that fun, huh?
Yeah.
Let's hit.
What's everybody been
ahead.
doing since we haven't streamed? I mean, Zeus had a busy work week. I slipped on a DK banana pill and got in an accident, so...
Smart, buddy.
No.
Let's hit
Get some
it.
of our
Damn,
fucking
DK.
money back. This guy's got over 4 large of my money, and that means we're going to sell some shit to him. I'm going to keep the gutty knife. I'm going to keep the steel blade of heaven. You can have that piece of shit. You can have that and that. You can... you don't buy horny fist, huh? You're not horny? Okay. Let's see. Shield of light. You didn't buy that either. Just weapons, huh? Imperial niche blade.
Rush Dog has an Evercade. I'm pretty sure if he doesn't, he'd probably be interested now that the Banjo-Kazooie cartridge is coming out. I should ask him that. Let's see.
There we go. Get all my gold back, just like that. Let's see here. Stony Lonesome says, my tiny home will be renamed Caius Cosadi's house. Austin Wright says, epic. My first intro, Stony says, to Mario was Mario Kart Double Dash for the GameCube. Oh, your first experience with Mario was the GameCube? I'm sorry, Stony. I'm super sorry about that. I never put it together. Caius' name is Kiss. Oh, shit. Let's see. My first Mario was the first Mario on Game Boy Advance. That's better. Okay, that's better. Everybody here knows how I feel about the GameCube, or should by now. I won't shut the fuck up about
I know. Look, if you had to pick one, GameCube or Switch 2, how you feeling right now? At least GameCube had some pretty cool games.
Oh, man. Don't make me pick.
It had Metroid Prime, the real Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
That was good. It had Luigi's Mansion. Good. It had several Zelda games. It had some you like, some you don't. Man, what else? Had some pretty cool Pokemon games.
The GameCube
Skies of
was
Arcadia.
the GameCube was
Tales of
weird. It was a weird system.
It was a weird system, but it did have some bangers on there.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But then it also had some duds, like the weird Donkey Kong drum beat game. Oh god.
Yeah, don't even get me fucking started on Bongo Kong.
Bongo. He can slap my bongos.
Yeah, that fucking game. Are you gonna be civil at least? No. You're not gonna be civil, then you're not gonna live. We're not doing this. I am a friend of the Ashlanders. You can at least not act like a fucking piece of shit with me. This is ridiculous. The way you folks act sometimes. In particular, outcast Ashlanders are just assholes. Like, I get you're mad that you got tossed out of your tribe, but that's not my fucking fault. Okay. Back to it. All right, Phil, you got the chat?
I'm doing something in my kitchen real quick.
Okay.
Then we'll get the chat.
Wait a second. I come across a pilgrim being attacked by wild creatures? Where? What the fuck? Oh, okay. I was like, where? I'm coming!
You Edouard!
By the 3, thank you. I thought I was done for. I just stopped here for a prayer. Those creatures came out of nowhere and I couldn't fight them off. You saved my life, traveler. I don't know how to repay you, but please accept this little gift. I shall accept your gift. Thank you for accepting this. It's not much, but it's all I can offer. May it serve you well as you've served me. Amulet of St. Veloth. You're a long way off of the Pilgrim Pass, I'll tell you. Like... Let's try to find this amulet of St. Veloth. Okay. Yeah, what the fuck?
The chat real quick.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I just got I just came across a pilgrim who's in the Grazelands. Like, why are you in the Grazelands, lady?
See, okay, does anybody know which is the last
last
comment
chat, Yeah, last chat that I read was my first Mario was the very first Mario on GBA.
Okay. Stoney said, I was born in 97 and Caius is a stoner rock band that Austin and I are big fans of.
Yeah, I'll have to check them out, yeah.
Austin said, Zoo has never heard of Caius. Big open face.
I have not, but...
He said, I always kind of disregarded GameCube as a kid. I just considered the PS2 better. I honestly, I mean, I'll agree with you there. I even think Zoo would agree with you that the PS2 was better.
Not really.
Even though he didn't have much time. Huh?
Not really.
What? I mean, come on. There's a lot of cool games.
I never had the DVD. I never had the DVD player either.
You just have to look at the era, the titles of the games.
Yeah, I didn't have any of those.
And I think you'd agree. Okay, GameCube was first non-handheld gaming system I ever had as a kid, other than Father's Macintosh. My first serious adult game I ever played was SWBF 04 for the Macintosh. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Macintosh is like old school gaming. It's like
no, I don't know what game he's referring to.
Okay,
you don't have to let me know. He abbreviated it, so I don't know what it is. Austin, my first serious adult game was MGS1, but my mom didn't let me play it for a long time. And Caius says was the first. Sony says Caius was the first band of the front man from Queens of the Stone Age. Ooh, wow. Star Wars Battlefront.
Ooh, I like Queens of the Stone Age.
The original Battlefront from 04. Okay.
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront was good. I remember playing that at a friend's house. That was very fun.
Yeah, y'all, Zoo missed out on the great PS1, PS2 RPGs. He missed some good stuff.
I didn't miss anything.
I feel bad for him because I know he's a Nintendo purist, but there's just some games you just don't want to miss out on. You don't want to miss it. One of these days, he will experience the joy of it. Even if I have to find a way to go over to his place and like, okay, PS1, PS2, right now. No more excuses.
Gorus the Maggot King.
We will convert him Chat. We will convert him.
Boy, he's got some expensive shit on him. Gorus the Maggot King. We had this other asshole, which was Leuven. Taking your shit too, buddy.
Pretty good.
We got a staff, true staff. Nice bit of loot there. God dang it. We got a steel flame sword. Yeah, I guess we'll take it.
Okay, chat. I got ice cream. I got butter.
I'm gonna take a shield and oh, what is this? Oh, yeah! Bow of Shadows, y'all.
Wait, that sounds familiar. Isn't that actually in the other games?
That's an artifact, yeah. 42. It's worth 42,000 gold. It's a 4 to 40 marksman weapon. Ooh, very nice. And don't let Phil know we're farting right now, because we'll never hear the end of it. Oh shit! Too late.
What? I heard that.
Yeah, look at your screen, and you'll see what I'm talking about. We're gonna have to heal.
Oh no, man! Swampy booty crack. He's making peanut butter.
You've been banned from that, Phil. Those are the rules. Can't say that. That's not from me. That's from the chat. It's banned you from saying that.
Well, you're banned from saying the GD word, mister.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that. I'm going to be a banned of that.
Okay. We'll make a pact. Then.
Let's see. Yeah, in fact, let's show everybody how OP the Bow of Shadows is, shall we? Since we're in the Grazelands. It's a great place to make use of this bow. So that was the wrong tomb, but boy am I glad that we busted a sword to get in there. Because, oh my goodness, this bow is worth it. Okay. So it says go past Nakule. We need arrows, don't we? Oh shit, we don't have any arrows. Okay, well we'll have to go get arrows, but I will definitely show you guys when we get an opportunity how awesome that is. All right, there's the ruin. And we are looking past this, and there should be a tomb to the east of us as we pass the ruins. That's going to be the tomb we need. And guys, I've actually got a really, really good Skyrim modded playlist, just so everybody's aware, as much as we make jokes about that. But here's the problem. The problem is it crashes every time in one spot, and I don't know which mod is causing it. So until I get that fixed, we can't play Skyrim. I know, a tragedy. I'm sure everybody's crying on that, right?
Skyrim crashing? Oh no!
Oh, it crashes constantly. Too much for a stream, to be real with you. Ah! No! No!
Well, hopefully they work that out for Skywing, because that's not going to be fun if they don't figure that out.
Well, with Skywind, you're only going to be running one mod. You're going to be running Skywind. So I don't think it's going to be a mod. The problem on this mod list, I'm using a gigantic fucking mod list. Kind of the main issue here. Ooh, a book. Cool. Note from Backrack. Morris, your boys better clear out. Our position was given away and we were raided by that bastard Goris. Oh, the Maggot King guy. He sent a small band of the dead to Dralos and wiped out all but Leuven. He was able to make it back here to Nellis and warn us. We are clearing out and heading for a new location. I suggest you and your boys get out of there as soon as possible. We have a snitch in our organization. You let me find out who it is and I'll feed their flesh to the crabs. It seems as though he knows all of our raiding routes. It's just a matter of time before Goris sends them damned and dead your way. I'll never turn those goods over to that necro. What's fair is fair, and he had to pay up. You know where I'm coming from. I'm sending Ursine to deliver this message to you. She will deliver a key so you can gain entry into the rendezvous point. See you soon, and good luck, brother. So these guys were betrayed. They were smugglers working for Goris the Maggot King. And it looks like they were betrayed. And that Leuven, who we talked to, looked like he was the one who betrayed these guys, because they mentioned a Leuven, and lo and behold, Leuven was there with Goris the Maggot King. So kind of an interesting little side quest that a lot of people miss. Pretty cool stuff.
He says the Bow of the Shadows is OP. I went straight from that to Soul Simple's Bone Biter Bone Mold Short Bow. And Austin says I have never once played a marksman character in this game, to be honest. I'm very stubbornly set in my ways and how I play. Pretty exclusively battle mage type characters. Maxon says, how's it going, everyone? What's up, Max?
We're doing good. We just killed Calvario, and he was actually pretty tough. He has a long-lasting fucking another fart clouds fucking spell.
And Stoney's tagging Austin and saying, remember when you were a kid and you saw Elder Scrolls 3 box in store with Ogrim picture on the back?
Yes.
I went from Saul Simple's bow to Bow of Shadows. Rather, I went from a crappy bow, Saul Simple's Bone Biter Bone Mold, to a Bow of Shadows in-game bow. Nice. It's crazy how that bow was just set in a dungeon, and there's no like real big like story thing behind it unless you just skip over it.
Yeah, this is a story that's owned by Goris the Maggot King, who's like this high-level necromancer, and there's a little bit of intrigue between the smugglers there. It's kind of a little side quest. I should do like a side video on that, because that's one of the really interesting ways Morrowind does side content. It won't necessarily give you a quest. Instead, it'll kind of give you other things, which is kind of cool.
That is pretty cute. Now, I saw the Real Fake Wizard has a video where he's sitting at a movie theater with Mario and Luigi by his side, and he says, children or something deserve better, so I guess he didn't like the new Mario movie.
So here's the thing about the Real Fake Wizard, and it's the same thing with Nintendo and other folks that you got to realize. It's hard to tell what they really think because they are audience captured, and their audience hates Nintendo right now. I will give you guys a real unbiased opinion of that because I'm not audience captured. I don't really give a fuck what you guys want. I'm glad that you all are here. I'm glad we all love the same things, but we are bonded not because we are captured by one another. We are bonded because of our love for Morrowind. It's much stronger than what a lot of these griftubers do, right? So
Yeah, I saw some pretty. I've noticed some videos like that. I mean, he's made some fair points.
Here's the thing, and he absolutely will make fair points, and he'll continue to. It doesn't mean that he's ever going to give Nintendo props, even when it's good. So it's the same thing. If you're listening to Nintendo YouTubers, they're never going to tell you a bad thing about Nintendo. Like, that movie's going to be a 10 out of 10. OMG, it was amazing. All love. Some of the people I'm talking about right now, I love, but they're not going to give you a straight, unbiased perspective either. They literally can't. But it's the same thing with the GriftTubers, right? People like Nintendine and the Real Fake Wizard, their whole thing is Nintendo bad. And so they can't suddenly make a video Nintendo good, or their subscribers will turn on them. They are audience captured.
Well,
they don't argue. They don't argue with their audience. Their money is made in agreeing and finding ways to give their audience what they already want.
He doesn't just talk about Nintendo, though. I've seen him talk about Sony and Microsoft, pretty much the whole industry.
Yes, but it's industry bad, and Nintendo is in the games industry, so it will be Nintendo bad.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's definitely true. And
doesn't mean he's wrong, by the way. But you got to be careful of that.
Yeah, and I mean, I got myself into it where I was just negative video after negative video. And it gets, you can kind of become absorbed in it. But then when you watch other people have channels like that all the time, it's just like, this channel was made to make everybody angry all the time. And I think I don't know if it was made to make people angry, but it became that very quickly. Yeah. And I think it's important to talk about, to balance it out. Like, if you're going to talk about things that are going on in the game industry that aren't good, at least follow it up with something positive, or like play some games and chill, and just don't constantly do that, so that people can really take you seriously, because it's going to be hard to listen to what you have to say when you're only saying negative things.
Correct.
Just like it's hard to listen to somebody that's toxic positive and won't ever critique anything. It's like it's like they're both in the same category but opposite sides. Like, one's toxic positive, one's toxic negative.
No, that's one guarantee you have from me. I will always give you my unvarnished, unfiltered perspective on things. You will get. I might be wrong. I might be right. I might be wrong. But here's the thing: it's okay to be wrong. I'm a big proponent of it's okay to be wrong. But what it's not okay is it's not okay to speak on something that you don't have convictions on, or it's not okay to speak on something you're not knowledgeable about. Or if you do speak on something you're not knowledgeable about, be prepared to be wrong. Because that can very easily happen to you when you do that. So,
and then when you are wrong, admit that you're wrong. Don't try to hide the fact that you're wrong. Be honest. Like, hey, guys, I was wrong here.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, Calvario, dead. Well then, perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps you should be the Nerevarine. Yeah, I should be, buddy. Well, so you killed the vampire Calvario. Well, I will be happy to acknowledge you as Zainab Nerevarine, but it is customary for one seeking an honor from the Ashcan to offer the Ashcan a generous gift as a mark of respect. Because you are an outlander and do not know our customs, I will do you the great favor of naming the gift I wish to receive. A high-born Telvanni bride, a pretty one, plump, with big hips to bring me many sons.
Oh my gosh. Is that guy me?
Where will you find a high-born Telvanni bride? That is simple. You should visit high-born Telvanni lords and inform them that the Ashcan Kashad of the lordly Zainab would do them the honor of making their daughter his bride. Surely many Telvanni lords would be honored to receive such an offer. Consider carefully the many daughters offered and choose for me the finest. Take counsel with my wise woman, Sanamu Zabamat. She knows my mind well in such matters. You're a ridiculous man.
Oh my gosh, he's a perv. He likes big women. Hey, buddy, I like big
Well, I mean,
women too,
I'm not
just
judging
like-
him on that. I'm more judging him on his ridiculous. He's no fucking Telvanni lord is gonna wed their daughter to an Ashlander. That's a ridiculous thing to ask us. So we're gonna have to trick him. Spoiler alert, because that's not going to happen.
He's poking round like a shark in a dung pile.
I am Sanamu Zabamat, wise woman of the Zainab. Yeah, so I am trying to become Nerevarine, and your Ashkan is a ridiculous man. He is a clever Ashkan and a very great man. He is not a modest man. He is very proud and conscious of his rights and honors. It is fortunate for our tribe that he heeds the counsel of his modest and loyal wise woman. Well, can you give me counsel on that? Kalshad wants a Telvanni bride, eh? No high-born Telvanni would wed an Ashlander. But I have a plan. Go to my friend, Savile Amain, slave mistress of the festival slave market in Tel Arun, and tell her you need a pretty Dunmer slave to pose as a Telvanni lady. Then Savile Amain will tell you what clothes to buy and will dress her like a high-born Telvanni. Then escort the pretty slave to Zainab camp and present her to Ashkan Kashad as a high-born Telvanni bride. He won't know the difference. Savile Amain is the slave mistress at the festival slave market in Tel Arun. Great. So now we get to dip our...
Interesting quest. I like this one. This one's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool. But now I have to deal with people I don't really like, and that's the slave marketers.
It kind of reminds me of like Cloud dressing up like a woman in Final Fantasy.
That's kind of what we're doing here, except this time it's to like deal with this ridiculous.
Well,
man.
my argument with this quest is, but if you're trying to prove that you're the Nerevarine and you have to do it, honorably to be recognized. You're kind of lying here, so doesn't that kind of mean that you're not?
No, because we just simply, the prophecy says we're named the Nerevarine by 4 tribes. We're going to do that.
I mean,
this
true,
is so fucking cool.
living
But out
in
of
strange
dishonesty,
times, Outlander.
I don't know. That
Voices
seems
that
a
speak
little.
in dreams say.
That seems a little wishy-washy. I don't know.
Well, you've obviously never done politics. This is politics, buddy. You have to give to give, but yeah, it's look how beautiful the Grazelands are. Oh, this is my favorite area in the game now with mod support.
Let's see. Stony says, let's see. Oh wait, no, it's Maxon says, my knight only has 28 marksmen with a bow of shadows. I still do a lot of damage, though I don't hit often. Kind of want to switch to a crossbow since I feel it would be more fitting for a knight, but arrows are more commonly dropped by enemies. Plus, enchanted bolts aren't as easy to come by, and I'm not sure if any vendor sells them. My only critique of Morrowind is that it crashes too much, but that can be applied to any Bethesda game.
Pretty much, yeah.
He has good taste.
And you'll notice that this game rarely ever crashes. I think we've had maybe what? We've had more stream crashes than we've had Morrowind crashes here.
That's true.
And so it's all about how you structure your mod list. And I need to revamp that guide I have for you guys. I've got a really good guide that's a little outdated now. It needs to be completely overhauled and redone for my current taste, but Zoo-Wind is good. Zoo-Wind is powerful stuff, guys. It is. Like, not trying.
Bro drew upon his inner quagmire. He's no Curio, though, at least.
Oh, no, nobody is Curio except Curio. My friend who's playing alongside me, her character literally fucking murdered Crassius Curio. Just killed him. Just killed his ass. So, yeah. Like the moment she became Hortador, she stuck a sword right in his fucking throat. Well, a short sword. So, yeah, there you go. You sexually harassing D-bag. Phil, we haven't met Crassius yet. I think we should say. Should we tell him? Should we tell him, Chad, or should we just?
I'll wait.
Okay, he'll wait. Okay. Ridiculous. You want to talk about ridiculous?
Man, I can respect this guy. He knows what he likes, and he has the gumption to want to have a woman of, high stature. And you know what?
Oh, this is way different than Kirio. No, Maxon. Kirio is a douchebag. I feel like Kirio has a funny charm. Like, he's not a bad guy. He's just a stereotypical... he's not gay, for one. The stereotypical gay guy. He treats you exactly the same if you're a woman. My friend is playing a woman character. Same shit. The guy is absolutely... Put yourself in a workplace, dude. That guy is a nightmare. Like, no. We are... no, we are... we're not going to kill him. We're not going to kill him because we're not that type of character. But a less moral character, totally understand.
Yeah. This guy knows what he wants, and he's...
Koshad is fine.
Get it.
Koshad is fine.
And that's good. I mean, that's actually how we should be. We should, we should be confident. We should be bold. We shouldn't be like, oh, they'll never like me.
Yeah, Koshad is okay. Koshad, I'm mad at Koshad because of all the footwork he's putting me through, but he's not a bad guy, no. Koshad is just a guy who wants what he wants, and he's not going to yield until we give him what he wants.
I don't blame him. I would want a thick, beautiful woman, too. I mean, come on.
I get it. I get it. Like, I'm not mad at Koshad, except for this legwork.
No, if I was him, he probably should have specified if he wanted her to be pure or not, because he might
He didn't specify.
He didn't specify, so he might give him a very ran around woman. I'll just say that.
Let's see, we got Kirio is a very useful ally. Yeah, that's why we're not going to kill him. And again, Dorian's not the type to do that. Yeah, it's a quid pro quo. Again, if you're a House Halalu member and you're on the fucking clock, like Leandra was, this other character my friend played, it's very different. But for me, I'm not on the clock. I'm not a member of his great house. It's a little bit more wishy-washy there. That might be pure quid pro quo. But no, like, there are protections in the workplace, God damn it. Oh, dang, sorry, Phil.
Oh, Zip!
Yep, I know. Anyway, I think Kirio is worth keeping as a close friend, but I still think Kirio is funny, plus he's a good ally and he pays pretty well. As a female character, the comedy aspect goes down the drain. Yeah, that might be part of it, too.
At your service, Outlander.
Muffin.
I mean, I guess that's with like any person. Like, some people are gonna think this person is terrible because they might be around them more, and then some persons say they don't seem like a bad guy because they're not around them.
No, I am objectively correct on this. He is a terrible person, but he is also a useful ally.
Oh.
Like, this is a guy who... I don't want to spoil anything.
Unfortunately, sometimes terrible people, like even in real world, are in positions of power, and it's like you just kind of have to deal with them.
Yep. That's such as it is here.
Real life isn't a video game. You just take them out because they bother you.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, yeah, you can't. You literally can't do that here without breaking the prophecy. Like, until you've at least dealt with him. Like, there's certain stuff you have to deal with him on. Like, yeah, which is, again, true to real life. There's, hell, most of the people in power in real life suck in many different ways. So it is realistic in that way. Like, if you're in politics and you're in a high position, it's probably because you're not a very good person. Like, that's
why, they need to just make Phil president. I'll make a bikini beach party day, and
Well, so here's the problem. The moment you become president, you would be an asshole a year later. That's just how it is.
Yeah, see, I don't like that. That's kind of like with this
You're
success.
you're
of,
too good. You're too
social
good.
media-
You're too honest.
Social media and famous because
Same
you
thing.
know it
Same
starts
thing.
to corrupt you.
Same
and
thing. Yeah. Welcome,
I don't
Dorian,
need
to
to be
the
top in the food chain.
to the festival slave market, the finest slaves in Vardenfell. I'm Sevilla Mine, and I know we have a slave for you. Are you looking for standard household slaves, Dorian, or are you looking for something special? So we
The
are not.
fact that they... I can't get. Welcome to the festival slave market. Like festival and slave should go together.
Yeah, welcome
That
to
is
Morrowind.
like-
Yeah, welcome to Morrowind. Here we are.
That's
like,
like putting
Look.
peanut butter in
Yeah.
like.
yeah, look.
I don't know.
Look, here you go. Pick your slave, right?
Oh god.
Like here they are. Here's another one. Like, I mean, which one do you want, Phil? Like, ridiculous, but such is Morrowind's way. So, festival slave market, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, I do think Kirio's worth keeping as close as a friend. Politically, yes. But I still think Kirio is funny. Plus, he's a good ally and pays pretty well as a female character. Oh, we already read that. Plus, he's the author of the greatest... Now, Maxon? True! He is the author of the greatest romance novel ever made in Tamrielic history. That is true.
The guy y'all don't like?
Yes, he is the author of The Lusty Argonian Maid.
Oh, wow.
All right, so Festival Slave Market. Look around you and below you. House Telvanni might own the land in the Sadras, but I'm the one who made this place what it is today. Before me, the tunnels were all abandoned, and there was scarcely a market to speak of. Now people come from all over Morrowind because they know the Tellarune merchandise is quality. The following slaves are available for purchase. Sabaka, a Khajiit male. Manilian Sirius, an Imperial male. Minelris, a Bosmer male. Cyril, a Altmer female. Jadir Manik, a Breton male. And Davina, a Redguard female. Ubiara, a Khajiit male. And Nimrai, an Argonian female. Yeah, we're going to pass on that. Something special. You need a slave to pose as a highborn Telvanni lady? Sweet Alma, that Sanamu Zabamat and her cunning plans. I do have the slave you want. Falera Lervu, a pretty Dunmer girl, but first you must get an exquisite shirt, an exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes to dress her. Go get these exquisite clothes and bring them to me, and then we will discuss a price for her. Okay.
So we gotta bring you expensive clothes on top of paying you, so.
Yeah.
Too bad we didn't keep a lot of those expensive clothes we always picked up.
Yeah, that's okay though, because I think we'll be able to. If we don't have them here, we'll certainly have them.
I have a question.
Sandra
Can you
more.
actually buy one of those other slaves?
You can, and we're going to free them when we get the gold. But that's a lot of gold. But you can buy them and free them, or yeah, you can buy. Yes, you can buy slaves in this fucking game. Yes.
Wow.
Couldn't do that nowadays.
They would not allow that in Oblivion and
My
Skyrim.
prices are reasonable.
No.
They would not. And there's a real conversation to be had. I actually think. So, contrary to some of my other takes, guys, I actually think that's a bad thing. I think there's a real discussion to be had about slavery, both historical and current and modern. And when we cut ourselves off from the topic, when we don't show that topic, we can't have the discussion. Yeah. So I think they actually are doing a disservice by being so tiptoey around issues like that.
Well, what do you do with the slaves in the game? Like what can
they
help
follow you around? I think they can carry your stuff. Like I mean, they can.
Will they fight if you give them weapons and stuff?
I think so. Yeah.
Ooh.
We're not slavers, Phil. We're not doing that.
I wonder if they level up. No, but it's like, look, I think about it this way. If you wanted to buy one of them,
I'm just saying, like, I can buy a slave and make him fight to the death for me. Ooh, you're getting clipped from that.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at, they're stuck in a cage. They're probably fed terribly. Not properly taken. You're going to give them life. You're going to train them how to fight, train them how to protect themselves. You're going to give them a trade. You're going to give them a home. You're going to care for them, and then
I guess
you can free them. Then
Oh,
you can
there you
free
go.
them, and they can have their own life.
How about you free them and then
set
do
them up? Well,
How about you
because
free
they
them
won't
and
follow
then
you
and then
anymore.
set them up if you want to be that fucking nice of a guy?
I mean, yeah, that's the way to do it too. But the way the game is made is it's like it's not. You can free them, and they'll be like, "Thank you for freeing me."
Yeah,
I
and
still wanna
that's
join
true.
you on
They'll
your
be thanks for
journey."
thanks for freeing me in my pants and no shirt. I'm fucking off now. Yes, that is exactly
Yeah.
what happens if you do that.
Yeah, so it's like you can't if the game could set it up to where you could free them and then they still want to join.
But
you,
you're
that would
right.
be
It
awesome.
doesn't. It
But
doesn't.
this is old
Greetings,
video game
Outlander.
design.
Do you
Yeah.
seek my
It
services?
absolutely
Now with
does not do that.
Skywin, they could implement that if they wanted to, and that would be amazing.
Make it quick.
I'm
Outlander.
wondering how Skywind is going to tackle the slavery issue. They've got to.
Yeah.
They've got to do it. Here's my message
I'm
to
in
Skywind.
At your service,
You have to do
Outlander.
it, guys. I hope you're going to do it. You have to do it. It's so vital to the game setting, and it's vital to the conversation because nobody's doing it anymore.
I mean, because Skyrim has companions that you can get, so I'm pretty sure they can figure out how to do it. I just want them to create a quest line where you could. I'm in their Discord. I could probably drop that in there and ask them a question about it, because now I'm curious.
Yeah, Maxon has another solution, or you can equip them with armor and weapons, give them 500 gold, so make them paid retainers, and take them as standing guards in your home, and that's kind of freeing. Yes, so right, yeah. I think Skyrim will have slavery. Fallout 3 did, Fallout New Vegas did, etc. Yeah. And again, it's an issue worth exploring. It's still something happening. A lot of people think slavery is gone, guys. It's not. It's an issue to this day. There are slaves. In fact, there are more slaves now than there were in all of history. It's because of population increase. It's a big deal. And the fact that we can't have these discussions because art dodges it, I do feel like is a negative. And again, it's not like the slavery is depicted well in Morrowind. It's not. Like, you can depict it as an evil, and they do, and then explore the background of it. Let's see, there's a courier quote in Fallout New Vegas. Let's see. I just open a can of Spam, line duct tape over the sharp edges, and dig a tight hole in the middle. Oh, whoa, ew. Wow, that's wild with a can of Spam. Ooh. Slimy. Gross. Every male adventurer with his gold carries a copy for those long treks and voyages. Yeah, I hope Skywind tackles it, and I think you're right. I think they will. I fear that there is nobody in House Telvanni that's going to have what we're looking for. This is not this is not the Halalu. I don't really think they care about super exquisite clothes, but we'll try. We'll kind of walk around town and see what we got. Clothier. I do love the Telvanni mushroom houses, though, man. I will always love these to death. Salvage. Got some of the dust adapt helmets. Look at some of these helmets; are cool as shit.
I'm waiting.
Anglerfish helmet. Different anglerfish helmets, which are really cool. Different cephalopod helmets. Very cool stuff, man. Trader, let's check in there. Welcome. See anything that catches your eye?
Go ahead. I'm
Any
listening.
exquisite clothing? What did she need? I think we might have one. We need exquisite skirt, exquisite shoes. Okay, so there's the exquisite shoes right there, man.
May you find all that you seek, traveler.
All right.
I joined their Discord and I asked a public question in there, so we'll see if they respond.
Yeah.
Gosh, they have 40. They almost have 41,000 members in the Skywind Discord.
What is it, Sarah?
Kind of a cool store here. But...
What? So
My prices
Tamriel
are
Rebuilt
reasonable.
only has 14,000 members in their Discord, but Skywind has more? Wow.
Yeah.
It's like
dude,
three times as more.
Yes. So Skyrim is... To show you the difference in audience between Skyrim and Morrowind, it's enormous, dude. It's an enormous difference. And again, it's okay to be wrong. Like...
But I mean, technically, I mean the thing is though with that is, are they there as Skyrim fans, or are they there as Morrowind fans wanting to play it with the Skyrim, setting?
The former.
Graphics,
The former. It's the former. That is a quite small offshoot of Skyrim. Skyrim is huge. Skyrim is it's huge, dude.
Let's hear it.
It doesn't mean that they won't become interested. My good news about Skywind is I think it will deliver people to Morrowind. That's going to be the best thing about Skywind. It's also going to be really fun.
It's kind of like, I mean, Skyrim fans are kind of like Pokemon fans, I guess. It's like, it's massive, but it's a bit over exaggerated about, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's one of the best-selling games of all time.
To me, it's like how Pokemon has this massive fan base, and then there's Digimon. Digimon is like the Morrowind, where it's not as massive, but the fan base is, you know what I'm saying? I hear Digimon is more quality. So to me, Digimon is like the Morrowind.
We are playing the better game. I've made Morrowind alien and interesting and fun. The problem is it has to work, and it doesn't fucking work right now. That's the main problem I'm running into.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. I want to show people something real quick. This is a mushroom boat. This is a motherfucking mushroom boat, guys. Mushroom boat. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like that
If I can help
in Skyrim.
Made out of mushroom.
There's a boat made out of hollowed out mushroom. Those are lighthouses that are grown, guys, in the distance.
My prices are reasonable.
I'm waiting.
Let's see. Telvanni cephalopod helm. You can find cephalopods in Patamaic Ocean in PTR, which is awesome. I wonder where the original Telvanni mushroom tower is. I assume that's where the house name comes from. Port Telvanni's. Stony. Port Telvanni's. In fact, we will see that tower when we become a Telvanni Hortator. We will see the original tower. Elder Scrolls V has been gentrified by normies. Elder Scrolls 3 is still niche and hipster before it will be cool. Yeah. I gave a big fetish for old Mournhold ruins and Mournhold sewers. I hope Skywind doesn't fuck it up. I hope they include all of its maze-like greatness. Yo, peeps, what's up? Bob Grind, Swid, have you switched to open yet? Tons of new Luau mods coming fast and furious. So as I've stated, this will be our final playthrough in Morrowind that will be on the script extender engine. At this point, my modding tastes have swapped over to where I think OpenMW has the advantage. I do hate to lose this. We're going to lose all of this, sadly. We're going to lose lineage, belief, culture, background. That's going to be the biggest loss. And I'll probably still keep this file around, but on the other file, we're going to do OpenMW. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff that I want to experiment with. And I got somebody who's going to help me with getting it all set up. So, yeah, we will be doing that soon, Bob Grimes.
Make 2 different copies of the game.
Yep.
My prices are the best.
Already have that. Yep. Because this game is essentially where I need it to be for Script Extender. This is, I have finally built my perfect mod list, with the exception I got an X1. I found out, by the way, that the Caldera, I found out what was wrong with the Caldera Fighters Guild, Phil. We can't complete it on this game.
Oh, why not?
Well, we can. I've just got to spawn the enemies in, and I have the enemy codes now. It's something that needs to be fixed. If you walk those roads and you spawn enemies on those roads before you do the Fighters Guild quest, they'll never spawn, and you can't ever complete it. That's what happened. So I'm going to keep that with that in mind, knowing it's going to be fixed in the next issue. But I never did get an answer on the Unhatch, which is sad. That one's just getting cut. And I might cut, as much as it pains me to do so, I might cut the Wake of Hanan. That gigantic dungeon we were in. But other than that, I've got a pretty much perfect mod list. But it was cool to see at least once. But like Phil has said, I don't know about doing that again.
Do you keep 2 copies of the game so you can use both?
I have 2 copies. I have 2 separate copies of the game files, yeah. Because you can, once you have the game files, you can make as many copies as you need or want. You just copy the game file to another. Yeah. Yep. That is correctamundo. So that's not a problem. On Open Morrowind, my Caldera's Fighters Guild works like butter. Well, it does, but again, if you run the roads of Aldrune, that's on both. That's confirmed, Bob. I talked to the devs. If you run the roads first and you do the quest second, the Nyx Hounds won't spawn. Yeah, that's not a OpenMW versus Script Extender thing. That's just a mod thing. Yeah, not everything is a competition. We are definitely going to get to Open Morrowind, I promise you. Let's see here. All right, we got the close. Let's see. The Undercity for Mournhold Sewers and Old Mournhold Ruins is a god-tier dungeon mod. Stony, that's going to be as good as it gets until Tamriel Rebuilt tackles it. That's going to be as good as it gets. Yeah, the Undercity is incredible. It's a fucking great mod. Where can you get exquisite clothes? Telmora. Oh, we could have gone to Telmora. I didn't know. Okay, well, I should have asked her, huh? Anyway, something special. Good, those clothes are perfect. Hold on to them. You'll give them to her when you've bought her. But I need a little more time to coach Falura Lurvel to play the part of a highborn Telvanni lady. I know just the thing we need. Go get a bottle of Telvanni Bugmusk perfume. Try Bildrin Aerolith, an apothecary here in Telarune, or Jolta the apothecary in Telmora. That will make Falura Lurvu completely irresistible. Go, hurry. Nice.
Surely you already have it. Usually you have tons of bottles of that.
I probably do, but this will be the one time I don't. Watch. And yep, it's the one time. This is the one time I fucking don't. I love Peeps. I love Peeps, Stony Lonesome says. Stony Lonesome, it is okay to be wrong, buddy. Ew. Ew. Those sugar and artificial dye colored marshmallows?
I don't like those. Now I will say, Zoo, have you ever had the cupcakes that had like the pink marshmallow stuff on top of it and like cream on the inside? You've had those, right?
Yeah, I've had those. Yeah.
Those are pretty good, but just straight up Peeps.
They're all right.
No.
Now, Bob Grimes says, wonder if guys like Murlord will start posting mods to OpenMW. Danae has started doing it. If he can, he should. More people would play as mods that way. I think you should. I think you should put as much as you can on both. So if it's possible, and I think with the advancements that OpenMW has made in Lua now, I think it's probably possible. I'd love to see some Murlord stuff come over. But the good news is, if we don't, Detail Devil has made a lot of alternatives to some of Murlord stuff that works fabulous. Friend of the channel, by the way, Detail Devil, makes amazing mods, and he is doing the Lord's work over on OpenMW. Detail Devil is a big part of why I can finally swap over. He's awesome. Let's see here. I don't know you. What do you want? I need
a
Bug
servant,
Musk.
master.
I'll take both. It's always good to have some Bug Musk on hand, to be fair. There we go. All right. We have built our Telvanni lady. Let's see. I do not like Peeps, Maxon said. I used to as a kid, but then my pops made s'mores for the first time when we were at the beach, and I was 9. And I never went back to Peeps s'mores. Oh, man. So, another... Okay, are you guys ready for a nuclear hot take? S'mores are too sweet. Industrial-grade graham cracker and cheap chocolate sandwiched with artificial high-fructose corn syrup marshmallows. It is everything that is wrong with American dessert. Let the arrows fly.
Well, then maybe.
Keeping in mind, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
Change the ingredients. Use quality chocolate. Use a quality graham cracker.
That's
Use a
true.
quality
You know what?
marshmallow. Don't
That's-
buy the cheap crap. Get the more expensive stuff, and it'd probably be like a gourmet one.
We lost half our audience on the s'more take. No, I'm joking. I don't
Use
know if we did or not.
like a Gardelia chocolate bar or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so how would you even go about fixing a fucking s'more? Like, let me think about this for a second. So you would want to use some sort of a dark chocolate, but not too dark of a chocolate. Right? Maybe like a 70% dark. But the other two ingredients, it's fucking graham cracker and fucking marshmallow. And I don't know how you... I'm sure there's a way. I would have to do some research on that.
Well, a higher quality graham cracker than the cheap ones.
Are there high quality graham crackers? I suppose there must be.
Probably.
Like, let's see here.
Probably a thicker graham cracker. The thin ones just kind of suck. And they, you need a thicker one, so it'll actually
Well, that's what
stay on
Stoney's saying. So Stoney is saying there's traditional Old English marshmallow. Made from marshmallow plant is an interesting... Ooh! See, and we're learning today. We're learning today, guys. I didn't even know that's a thing.
Yeah.
It's a guilty pleasure. Laughs. Traditional Old English marshmallow. I am super in the minority on that opinion, guys.
Well,
Traditional...
and then the art with making a good s'more is you can't just, make it in, a microwave or on top of your stove. You gotta be,
Fire.
over a fire.
Yeah,
it's
it's
gotta
yeah.
be. And the marshmallow has to be evenly cooked. If you make that marshmallow as black as coal, then you're doing it wrong.
My dad
Needs to be-
loves burnt marshmallows on s'mores. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
It has to be lightly toasted.
He sticks that bitch in the fire, and then once it starts to turn black, he blows it out.
You know, my mom loves hot dogs cooked over the fire. She wants it where it's the skin is black on there.
I don't want it black, but I
because we
want it
don't have
charred. I want it charred on a hot dog.
Because she doesn't have that. What she does is she goes into the kitchen, she lights the fire, she sticks it on a metal fork, and she sits there, literally destroying the fork to roast the hot dog wiener. And it's the cheap bar S ones, by the way. It's
Yeah,
not
I can't do the bar S. That makes me want to hurl. That's literal that is dog food, literally. But it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat a good hot dog with very simple ingredients You get a nice beef hot dog, like a good quality hot dog, like a Hebrew National or like a Ballpark or like a Boar's Head.
Dude, you don't want to buy Ballpark around here. They're like $8 a pack. Forget that.
Well, yeah.
I almost died when I went to the grocery store.
Nathan's. There's several brands. Ballpark's not even the best. The best are going to be like Nathan's, Hebrew National, Boar's Head. Those are my 3 go-tos.
I think we have those here.
Oh God, we need a rescue plan to get Phil out of Oklahoma, chat. It makes me so mad hearing about his food choices. He has his food options are just makes me mad.
I keep telling Zoo to just make a guest house or something. I'll move in. Figure out how to pay rent.
Let's see here. So next up is okay. So good quality all beef hot dog. Step 1.
Yes.
Step 2, brioche bun. Brioche or
Yes,
potato
so
roll.
good.
Or potato roll.
Those are good.
Either one. Step 3, a good quality yellow mustard.
Yes.
That's it. You're done. That's a perfect hot dog on the fire.
I like a nice chili. But it can't be a watery chili. It gotta be a chunky chili.
Chili can be good.
Because you don't want it to soak the bun. Okay?
Yeah. Well, now you're just making something. Now you're making something that's perfection godly. Is all you're doing there. Yeah.
And get a little bit of the sprinkling and the cheese and the onions on top. And now, if you want to add relish, you can add relish. I like a relish on top.
Again, you're just adding shit at that point to something that's already perfect. The hot dog is perfect with a good quality bun, a good quality hot dog with a char on it, and a quality yellow mustard like a Plockman's.
Chili.
You can add chili, but again, you don't have to. You don't have to.
You don't have to, but I really like a chili dog. I'm with Sonic. You gotta have chili on top.
Chili's good. Chili dogs are good. You get your inner Sonic on.
If it's a high quality hot dog, to me, I think about it this way: if you're not charring your hot dogs, I think
you gotta char your
is good. If you're charring your hot dogs, like if you're just like you're having hot dogs in the house, you're not. Actually
you're getting that Maynard reaction's what you're getting, and once you get that, that's what the char is you're getting a Maynard reaction on the hot dog. You're caramelizing that char. You're putting a char on it. You're caramelizing that skin, and that's
But if you're just see, if you're not gonna char your hot dogs, if you're gonna just like boil them in a pot of chili, so the dog takes on the chili in the juice flavor, and then
you should not be.
That's the best chili dog.
You should not be boiling your hot dog, but Phil just intrigued me with the chili boil. You should not be doing that, folks. But the chili boil sounds interesting.
My mom does it all. The hot dog really does taste like it takes on the flavor of the chili. It's really good.
Interesting.
But if you're not gonna have chili and you're not gonna boil it into the chili, then char the hot dogs and just put mustard.
Just mustard
and little onions on it.
Little onion,
because the char of the dog is really
a little
good.
onion.
Those are the two ways to eat hot dogs.
Chopped onion.
Those are the two ways. Yeah.
Anyway, this is the hot dog cast, folks. Anyway, so to bring it back home, what would a Morrowind hot dog
I want some really good hot dogs.
What would a Morrowind... I want a hot dog right fucking now, and it's not going to happen because I don't even have them in the fridge, I don't think. So now I'm sad. I'm a sad boy. But anyway, let's see what we got here because the chat has been popping off while we've been talking about fucking food again. Let's see. Traditional Old English marshmallow, 19th century graham cracker, the kind invented by the religious guy, and dark chocolate. Yeah, that's what we're kind of thinking is dark chocolate, definitely. Steve with gloves. Welcome in, Steve with gloves. Welcome in, buddy. Appreciate you being here. I had an OpenMW mod list where for some reason I had no cinematics, and that made me switch to Vanilla Light. Vanilla render distance and water, and I love it. Yeah, you don't want to get the render distance too far away, I feel like, Steve with gloves, because if you get that render distance too far away, you actually kind of ruin the mood of Morrowind. I like to keep it like I run Distant Land on Script Extender, and I like to keep it a good 6 to 8 is perfect for the good visuals, but not far enough away to where you go beyond what the eye can see. Right? Let's see here. Like restaurants that sell a giant freshly baked cookie with a large scoop of ice cream. Oh, God. Yeah, skillet cookies are so freaking OP. Graham crackers were invented in the 19th century by some religious guy who thought that spicy and flavorful food caused people to feel lust. Oh, it's just some real white guy shit, huh? And so original ones were bland and not sweet. But that might be good for what we're talking about here, because the problem with the s'more is the over sweetness, right? So that blander cracker might work for what we're trying to build here. So I love that idea. Back in the Second Great Awakening, there was a belief that flavorful food caused people to feel lust. That's fucking hilarious. That's why the Kellogg guy invented breakfast cereal. Boy, he would roll over in his fucking grave now, wouldn't he? Like, every breakfast cereal we know is, like, targeted toward kids, and it puts, like, 3 days worth of sugar intake into one bowl. Charred hot
You have to
dogs
choose
are good. Oh, they are.
Oscar Mayer hot dogs or ballpark hot dogs.
They're both okay. They're a mid-tier hot dog. They're both good. I'd probably say Oscar Mayer, the beef Oscar Mayer. But I could see an argument for both. I'm not gonna fight anybody over that. My favorite dessert, Maxon said, is a freshly baked brownie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. God, brownies are so good too. Stoney says Boar's Head is the only hot dog available at a non-luxury grocery store, as in not Whole Foods or Fresh Market, that I, as a European, will eat. Smart. If you ever toured a hot dog factory, you're very smart for that. Bob Grimes says, I feel like Sun's Dusk mod and Detail Devil's great mods, along with OpenMW 0.50 release, is the turning point for the end of Morrowind script extender. Okay, we'll have to see that. Yeah, it's possible. That's very possible. Let's see here. Don't put too much chili on your hot dog. Don't want to get slop gut, Stony Lonesome says. Pyratosis, welcome in, man. Telvani, I know this background well. Yep, Telvani. Pyratosis, hot mustard. I can accept hot mustard. Pyratosis. Hot mustard is, again, you don't need it, but it would make it good, yeah. Bob Grimes, Phil, I'm from Oklahoma also, living on the Gulf Coast. Sonic started in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Yeah, Sonic, you want to talk about a pretty good, no shit, guys. You want to talk about a pretty good hot dog? Sonic.
Talking about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, I want to talk about
Actually,
Sonic the fucking
our
company.
Sonic is terrible. Sonics are...
Have you tried their hot dog? Have you tried their hot dog?
Their hot dogs have gone downhill. Every time we get the wiener, it is rough.
Yeah, it's been like 2 years.
They barely put any chili. They drench it in mustard. Hardly any cheese.
Damn.
It's gross. Like, their hot dogs.
Yeah, you don't need a lot of mustard. Just a little line. Just like, but
their chili, man. When I was a kid, Sonic was the place to go get a.
It's been a couple years, so yeah, God, that's so depressing.
It's just trash.
In shitification, guys.
It depends on the area, but no.
In shitification.
It's trash.
Damn.
Yeah. Gosh, man, Zoo, I'm looking at these beef franks.
Oh my God, this is the hot dog stream now, guys. Sorry.
It's like $5.48 for a pack of 8 of them. But then if you look at the ballpark and you get the chicken and the pork ones, they're like $2-something bucks. So what's the deal there?
Beef shortage. We just talked about this off stream. Beef shortage.
Oh yeah, the beef.
We have a horrendous beef shortage going on right now.
Well, surely their chicken and pork franks are.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
RS.
Yeah, they're not bad. Yeah, you could. Buddy, anything's going to be better than a Bar S hot dog. I got news for you.
I see
anything.
What was the one you talked about? You talked about, what was it called? Nathan's?
Nathan's are good. Yeah, Nathan's are really good hot dogs.
They're $5.12.
Nathan's a good frank.
That's like, that is so expensive.
That's top tier, brother. That's a top tier frank, though. No.
I mean, I believe you, but I can't. Like,
I'm checking to see if Sonic is still open now, guys. I know Phil said there's shit.
Oh, in your area?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can DoorDash me a couple hot dogs.
Now, I like the Oscar
We're pushing
Mayer Smokies of the hot dogs, the sausage ones. I think they're good. My mom doesn't like those, though. And I'm like, you were so aggravating.
Little
They're so much
Smokies.
better than the...
Yeah, you want to do Little Smokies. You want to do it. Try this if you haven't. You want to smear them with a little bit of brown sugar and wrap them in bacon.
Oh, my sister does that. No, these are the long... These are smoky hot dogs.
Yeah, they're
Oscar
closed.
Mayer Hardware smoked Smokies, smoked sausage hot dogs.
I haven't had
My
those.
mom doesn't like them.
I'll have to give those a try, man. I haven't.
They say they're 100% pork.
Okay.
I like them.
Let's see.
I like them, but my mom does not.
Stony
She
Lonesome
does
says there's a
not.
good
She's-
brand of traditional Old English style yellow mustard you can get at groceries. Comes with a little glass jar with a metal lid. It's best yellow mustard available. Can you give me the brand name on that, Stony? I'd love to try it. Morrow dog would consist of hound and rat meat with a wick wheat bun. Yeah, what would our condiments be? Maybe some scuttle? No, that's too cheesy. For the cheese, yeah, because it's like a cheese-like substance. So if you do it, you could do like a Morrowind cheese dog, wick wheat bun, Nick's hound meat, mix of Nick's hound and rat meat, and then maybe finish that bitch off with some scuttle.
What do you think of a honey mustard on a hot dog?
Well, if it's my new obsession, which is Taco Bell's jalapeno honey mustard, I'm all for trying that.
Oh my gosh, I got Taco Bell yesterday. It was garbage. Their chicken nuggets are such a scam. They're such a scam.
Oh, come
But
on, they're not that bad.
The honey mustard, they make those chicken nuggets advertisement look huge, plump and
I
juicy.
feel
I
ya.
got those things, and it was tiny, and it was like $5 for 5 of them.
I like the
right?
chicken nuggets, but I
And
love the fucking honey mustard. I just went
The
in there.
honey mustard is really good.
I just went
really
in there
good.
just a few days ago. I went into my local Taco Bell and I'm like, I need as much honey mustard as you can throw me. They're like, buddy, that's going to cost money. I'm like, okay. Do you have it? Do you only have the packets? Do you have any like jars of it? They're like, no, we just have the packets. I'm like, give me all the packets. They're like, that's going to be like $20, bro. I'm like, give me all the packets. They did not give me all the packets, but they gave me enough to last for a little while.
How much did you pay for it?
They ended up giving me like $10 worth, which is like 40 of them, 50 of them.
That stuff is pretty good. I wouldn't mind having more.
They
of it.
would not give me
They
the
only-
entire stock, and I understand.
They're so stingy on their app. For those chicken nuggets, they give you 1 packet of that sauce, not 2. Not like Burger King.
Oh, you need
and other places.
you need to
multiple.
immerse yourself in the jalapeno honey mustard. It's so. I would bathe in
dude,
that
it is
shit if
really
I
good.
couldn't, Phil. Not even kidding.
I loved it. I loved it. I wanted to get more
Dude,
of it.
it's so
It was
fucking
stingy.
good.
They only give me 1 packet.
It's
I love a
it's
good
become
honey
one of
mustard.
my favorite things. The jalapeno. I'm going to make my own jalapeno honey mustard because I can already make my own honey
Dude,
mustard. I'm going to infuse
If you
it with
do,
jalapenos.
can you please find some way of sending me a jar?
Yeah, I just have to not be
Please.
lazy and get to the post office, and I can absolutely send you some. Yeah, I'm just gonna infuse it
Yes.
with jalapenos. We grow jalapenos like every year here. So.
Dude, I love honey mustard. My mom won't touch it. It will be my own special sauce, and I'll be like, "Yay! I want it."
Oh,
I
now
love a
Stoney
good
has
honey
another.
mustard.
Now Stoney has another spin on the Morrowind hot dog. Morrowind hot dog would be ground horse. Dunmer loved them. So we're talking the high end now. And then some kind of comberry sauce with scuttle. So comberry is going to be kind of a sweet sour. That might be really, and then scuttle for the creaminess. On the wick
What do you
wheat
think
bun.
of the Chick-fil-A honey mustard?
Not as good as the jalapeno honey mustard. There's nothing that's as good as the jalapeno.
No,
Jalapeno honey mustard is the best honey mustard I've ever had.
I'm trying to find a good yellow mustard. There's French's, which is you know,
Pluckman's.
that's basic.
Pluckman's is my favorite, and this will lead to fighting in the chat. Everybody has their favorite yellow mustard, and they're all equal. They're all like equal in our zeal for them. But no, Pluckman's is the right answer. It's okay to be wrong, guys. Let's see here.
I'm looking for hot dog. Because I got a Walmart delivery coming, so I'm looking for the best stuff I can get at like Walmart.
To be real,
think
the
it's
best
gonna
the
be
yellow
the
mustard is
Frenchies.
probably what Stoney said, that the European yellow mustard in the jar. Probably the best yellow mustard.
What honey mustard is this? Smash Kitchen? Smash Kitchen?
I don't know what
Organic
Smash
yellow
Kitchen
mustard.
is, but let's see here. My render distance never went above 6. I just love fog and have a decent amount of computer to make it this. Now I have one hot dog, almost finished my night shift too. Yeah, Steve with gloves. This has become the Morrow dog stream. We still have Sonic here in South Carolina where I am now. Haven't been to one in a while. Sonic is good though. I get a craving for all beef chili dog from Wiener Schnitzel more often. Ooh, all beef chili dog would be good. Bar S is low tier. True.
Did you say Polchman's honey mustard? Polchman's mustard?
Plotman's, yeah, not honey mustard. It's Plotman's mustard. Yeah, that one's good.
So PLOCH
Yep.
MANS.
That's the one. You have it at Walmart. If you don't have that at Walmart, then he kicked in their nuts.
They have a tiny little bottle of it. I need a bigger bottle. Oh, here we go. A 19-ounce bottle.
Yeah. Let's see. Bob Grimes says pork
Okay.
brats with chili, cheese, and chopped onions and sauerkraut as a treat. Oh my God, Bob, you're speaking my language, man. Yeah. Max at the fort. I live a 10-minute drive from Wiener Schnitzel at a half hour from two Sonics. Wow, you are centrally located for some good dogs, man. I can't remember the brand names, who. I'll take a picture of it next time I go to grocery. Let me look it up and post in Discord. Perfect. Taco Bell always gives me the runs unless it's chicken. Yeah, you gotta have, the chicken is the best stuff at Taco Bell. I'm not much for their weird sand meat mixture. I don't know what the fuck that is. I think they're sneaking refried beans in that shit too.
Yo, I meant to type in hot dog buns and I typed in hot dung buns.
You don't want that. Let's see.
Oh,
Hot dog tier list video win. I can make that happen. We will, maybe this weekend. Here in Southeast, I'm in South Carolina. We have a fast food chain called Cookout, and they have chicken quesadillas that are like Taco Bell's, but without that special sauce. Mainly serve burgers though. Nice. Phil, if you want the best yellow mustard, go to the grocery and look for that traditional Old English style brand with glass jar and metal lid. It's in the fancy mustard section. Forgot the name. Yeah, no, I'm interested in this mustard as well.
I'm gonna have to. What's it called?
He's gonna find it for us. Yeah.
But I'm gonna try this Pullman's because I trust. Like after Zoo told me about Dave's Hot Chicken, I trust him on pretty much any food.
Germans make the best mustard. Plotman's is great, so Bob Grimes is co-signing my mustard. 9 brats with a nice pint of beer is enough, maybe with a side of pierogies. Oh, God, now it's pierogi wind. Oh, my God, you guys were never going to get this done, but that's okay. Jaju pierogies. I'm actually worried they're out of business now. Jaju makes a pierogi stuffed with potato, kielbasa, and roasted red peppers that is my jam, and I haven't been able to get the fucking things for like half a year now. But I'm sad. I'm very sad. I think they're out of business.
What should I choose for bun? The Sara Lee Artisano brioche hot dog buns, or the Sara Lee Artisano sausage rolls?
Any brioche bun is going to be delicious. Any of them. Buy the cheapest one. It'll be fine. Just make sure it's brioche.
Dude, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Do not buy buttered hot dog buns.
Nope.
It's like the artificial butter and it tastes terrible.
Nope, it's trash. Butter your own buns. Butter and toast your own buns. Always butter and toast your own buns. The mustard the mustard I was thinking of is called Coleman's. I know Coleman's. I've somehow never tried that, Stoney. We're going to fix that. You can find it in your fancy mustards, Grey Poupon, spicy mustard, etc. Yeah, okay, Coleman's mustard, Phil. Is a challenger to Plotman's, it appears. I will take that challenge on and see what we got, because that might do it, honestly. Grey Poupon that's a Dijon mustard, but good. Okay. Fucking Morrowind, guys. Okay.
Coleman's original English mustard.
I know it! Bob Grimes, I was literally on DoorDash looking. I was literally on there looking for... see what kind of hot dogs it can
My
ship me.
Walmart does not have it. My Walmart does not have
Can
it.
we get Phil out of Oklahoma?
We have to, man.
Stoney, you didn't derail... Stoney, you didn't derail anything, buddy. This is what we do. This is just what we do.
Look, I got some ballpark classic bun-sized hot dogs. I got the Pullman classic original mild mustard, and I'm gonna get the brioche buns. Why did they put the crappy ballpark in my? I don't want those.
So that's gonna be a good hot dog experience, Phil. But we got to get back to Morrowind.
Yes.
The people who come in after this that aren't part of this community are going to be like, "What in the fuck?" And that is what I say to that to newcomers. You either get the vibe or you don't get the vibe, and that is entirely up to you. But this is just what we do, guys. Alrighty, so we have the bug musk for our quote-unquote Telvanni bride. So we want something special. You have the Telvanni bug musk? Excellent. No, don't give it to me. You'll give it to her when you bought her. Now, let me tell you my price. For this superb specimen, skillfully coached to play her part in your little scheme, I am pleased to accept from you the modest sum of 1,200 drakes. And I only offer you this special price out of my friendship for Sonamu Zabamont. We'll pay it. I'm not going to barter that down. Very good. Thank you for your custom and come back soon. Now, here's the key to her cage. I've removed slave bracers. When you're ready, you should speak with Fleur Lurvu, give her the presents, the exquisite clothes, and Telvanni bug musk, and explain to her that she is to follow you back to Zainab camp to meet her future husband, Ashkan Koshad. Okay.
Because of y'all, I'm spending an extra $9.21 to add hot dog buns. And the great thing is, my mom made some chili not that long ago that's been frozen in the freezer. It's really good, so I'm gonna unfreeze it. We're gonna have hot dogs.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, so Falera Lurvu looks down at the ground waiting for you to speak. Oh. Yes, Sira, Falera Lurvu of Volothi's Haven, daughter of Andrano Lurvu, Lord of Tel Lurvu, pleased to make your acquaintance. See? Savella mine has taught me well. I shall be a highborn Telvanni lady, and no one will know the difference, just like a lady. I admit I am a little anxious about marrying an Ashlander, even an Ashlander chief, but anything is better than being a slave, and I am very tough and smart and determined to make the best of my chances. But Savella Main said you wanted to give me something, some presents. Oh, Sarah, these clothes, they are divine, such a perfume. Only the very rich can afford this. I shall do everything I can to please you and my new master, that is, my gracious lord and husband-to-be. Come, I am so excited, I cannot wait. Let us travel together to Zainab camp to meet this Zainab lord. Yep, accompany
She is pretty cute.
me to Zainab camp.
I don't know if she's really on the thick side, but she's cute.
Very well, Dorian. Now you and I will travel together. When we have arrived at the Ashkan's yurt at Zainab camp, we will speak further about my new bridegroom. Okay, well, off we go. She does clean up well.
Man, I just hope the driver don't squish my hot dog buns. I'm gonna get some. That's why I kind of wanted to leave them out and just get them locally at a Walmart, but I don't want to go anywhere tomorrow. I want to sit on my fat butt like I normally do.
Sometimes you just need to sit, right?
Phil, Oklahoma is a great place to be from. Hey, I don't knock that it's not a great place to be from. There's a lot of good people, a lot of good... There's a lot of people that have escaped from the hell pit that is California to come here because...
Yeah, California is expensive and... Yeah, it's...
Even though, like, things are not the way they were before COVID, it's still incredibly cheap to live here compared to other places.
Yeah, it could be worse.
It's one of the places
Could be in California.
Yeah. But man, people that are stuck in places like New York, California, and Chicago, they want to get out.
Chicago,
but they literally
Chicago's
can't
fine.
because they can't.
Chicago is that is. I got to stand in for my Illinois peeps. Chicago is fine. Illinois, New
Chicago
York, and
is?
California. No, they're bad.
Because they always, I guess, I take that back because all the movies always make seem like Chicago's like this terrible place.
No,
to
Chicago's
be.
fucking
So I got
awesome.
that from I got that from movies. So I'm
Pe-
sorry.
people who say Chicago is not awesome have never been to Chicago. Chicago
Okay,
is
well,
fucking.
I've
But to
never
be
been,
fair,
so-
there might be angry New Yorker in the chat, or angry Californian in the chat that's like, "Hey, California is awesome," but I don't hear those people near as much as I hear vocal Chicagans. Chicagans know the fucking drill.
Oklahoma is like, they had the best experience. It's like, well, you either need to be kind of somebody that wants to live out in the country and then you could really just enjoy that. But if you're somebody that's like, you want to have more conveniences, you don't want to have to drive like 20 miles in different directions to go to stores, to go to a decent pizza place and all that stuff like I'm stuck in, you need to be closer to the city or suburban places.
That's why I
And
like
it's just
Springfield.
like,
Springfield, I would never live in Chicago, so let me give that caveat. Chicago, I would not want to live in the city of Chicago just because I do like the more leisurely pace of like a mid-sized city. But Chicago is a fucking blast to visit. Oh my gosh, it's so fun. There's so much great stuff there. Navy Pier is there. You've got top tier hotels there. You've got constantly the greatest shows on the planet are there.
I know there's other places, like the place where you live, I don't know how the weather is. I don't know if it gets like tons of snow and stuff.
Not tons, but enough to be annoying, to be fair. I wouldn't. What I love about Springfield, one, the history. There is so much history in this city, and I'm a history buff. Number two, like there's a million places you can go and find. You'll learn something new every day you live here. It is also centrally located in the state. We are 4 hours away from one of the largest international airports I can literally get anywhere. Look at the moxie on this girl. She walked right up and started punching this Kaguti. But anyway, so I'm a hop, skip, and a jump away from a local airport, which can get me to all kinds of fun vacation destinations. I'm 4 hours away from anywhere in the world at O'Hare International. Springfield has cheap living. It's very, very cheap in terms of the standard of living.
My thing is, it's like, all my friends, like all the people that I have stuff in common with, they just live so far away. And
Right. No, that sucks, man.
And like everybody I meet or something, they're just like, they're not like one state over. They're like 6 or 7 states over. And it's like, that's frustrating. And also, being somebody that likes video games and things, the scene here for that, it's a nothing. I don't know how it is in Springfield. I don't know if you have a big gamer and retro stores.
Not
like
really. We used to, but we
I don't know if
anymore.
y'all have conventions or anything for that kind of stuff.
Occasionally, you usually have to go to either for conventions. You usually have to either go to Chicago or Champaign.
Yeah.
Usually for the convention towns.
But yeah, I mean that sounds like y'all seem like you have more restaurants. The problem with Oklahoma,
we got a fantastic
restaurant
here.
The American diet. It's like you got your burger joints and you got your fast food places, and we have a little bit of Mexican, but that's it. Barbecue.
So my one bitch here is we can't seem to get any African cuisine established. So we've had a Nigerian place called Kingsway open. We've had an Ethiopian place try, and we've had a place that just does like general African. And they always, again, I get it. It's a mid-sized town. It's going to be kind of a challenge to get that established. But if people would just go try it, it's some of the best food on the planet, man. And we cannot.
I've never had that food at all.
Oh, it's so good. I have to go to Chicago or St. Louis for it usually. But it's good. It's really fucking good, and we just can't get it established. How far is
Chicago from you?
About 4 hours, and then St. Louis is about Yeah, and St. Louis is about 2 hours. By plane, I can get there quick, though.
I don't want to say where I'm at because I don't want to dox myself, but
No, yeah.
yeah, we have to go out of the way to go. You know, like if you want to really do anything in Oklahoma, you have to go to the two biggest cities in order to do that because there's nothing in the smaller sections at all. Just
right. We'll read the chat here. Get us caught up, bro. Just drive south to Dallas. Pyratosa's been telling you that, Phil. Stop at a store called HEB. You'll never go back to shitty Oklahoma stores. It would depend on how deep into the state he's at, though, Pyratosis. That's the problem. How far are you from Dallas, Phil?
I don't know.
I would check your map on that, because that's actually a great strategy. Just be careful of those Texas drivers. They're fucking crazy. Let's see here. They will run you off the fucking road. Let's see. Bob Grimes, HEB. HEB, so this is coming from a grocery guy. Grocery's my bread and butter, guys. HEB is an
probably
impressive...
about 3.5 hours.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty... That's a long trek to make regularly. HEB is an impressive operation. They are impressive with what they do. Like, I forget the name of their fancier market. They've got their upper tier store that is just a wonderland. I forget what it's called. I visited one when I was in Austin. And HEB's fantastic. It's a fantastic operation. Given the way Telvanni Bug Musk is described, I wonder if there are people who get addicted to huffing vials, bottles, flasks of it. Yes, every Khajiit. No, they like skooma. They've got that pseudo-religious connection to skooma. Phil, Oklahoma is a great place to be from. Keyword being from. I'm from California, and I agree. Yeah, California's got problems. California's got a lot of problems.
Be the governor.
Yeah, he doesn't help for sure. Yeah, that guy's a scumbag.
Guy's out of his mind,
bro. That guy is a shark. That guy is a scumbag, and I say this non-politically. As a person, that guy's
not rised up.
That guy's
just
a scumbag.
Yeeted that guy off of a cliff into one of those earthquake shots.
Well, I would do that with all politicians, but Gavin Newsom in particular is a level of slimy that I rarely see. That guy seems like an opportunist.
He's like the video game chads.
Well, what's the one I'll never forget about is like they had the lockdowns, and then but not for him. Because he's dining in a private dinner at the French Laundry while he locks everybody else down. That fucking guy? Yeah, screw that guy, man. Like, Democrats, you deserve better than that. I don't know whether you'll get better. We don't tend to get better in this country's politics, but you deserve better than Gavin Newsom. I'll leave it at that. Anyway.
That's your all question.
See what you fucking did, Phil?
Take this back a little bit to food. Have y'all tried the naked Frito chips, the naked Cheetos, the naked Doritos?
I've not tried those yet. Yeah, you said they're good.
Yeah, I just want to know if anybody else has had them.
Yeah, and let me continue.
I really like the naked Doritos now.
Okay.
I haven't got to try the Cool Ranch because it was so weird. They had them 2 for $7 at our grocery store. Mm-hmm. And I go there, and I was using food stamps, and I was getting some things. And, because, Mom's got food stamps. And I was checking out, and I had one of the nacho cheese and one of the Cool Ranch Doritos, and it rang up the nacho cheese, but it did not ring up the Cool Ranch. It would not pay for them. It was like, what is weird? Why won't that work? So they had to go give me another cheddar. I was like, that makes
well, at least they made it right?
I know, but it was so weird. Why would it pay for one and not the other?
So Maxon said, I'm from California. I agree. We're never going to get through these, homie. We got to get going on here. I want to get at least one more Nerevering quest in. Let's see here. I'm from California. I agree. Stony Lonesome says Oklahoma is a good place to go if you want to live on a budget. Yeah, I'm sure their affordable living is good. I used to live in Palm Springs, Southern Cal. Couldn't afford it. Yeah, nobody can afford to live there anymore. Even after coming back here in South Carolina, a lot of Californians moving here. Yep. I want to go to Springfield sometime. I like Illinois and Ohio food, especially in these old Rust Belt cities where all the immigrant people went to in the 19th and 20th centuries. Stoney, the food is amazing here, and yeah, you got to visit sometime. Just again, the history and the food is actually really, really good. Believe it or not. Bob Grimes, when I was born, there were. What was that, Phil?
Said I wanted to go hang out with you and try all the different food places.
Yeah, sometime we will eventually, we will somehow try. We'll have to make that happen at some point before we're both in our grave, man. Let's see. When I was born, there were 2.5 million people in Oklahoma. There's still about the same amount now, 1952 to 2026. So that's a population decline, actually, Bob Grimes. Yeah, that's... there's an amazing Ethiopian place in Colorado Springs called Uchenna. Get the Dorawat. Oh, Dorawat is so fucking good. Skooma Cats would be a great band name. Skooma Cats would be an incredible band name. Wow. There's an awesome old school chain of Tex-Mex restaurants in Dallas area called El Phoenix. They've been a Dallas institution since the 40s, 50s, or 60s. I will try that next time I'm there. I'm in Dallas fairly regularly, at least a couple times a year. So, let's see, Gavin Newscomb. Yeah, isn't that like Trump's nickname for him or something? In this case, like I don't care for him either, but in that case, it fucking fits. Yeah, if the glove fits, man. Yeah. Time for Arizona Bay. R.I.P. Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks is one of my favorite comedians of all time in Grave. I love Bill Hicks. Gavin is a greaseball. Yeah. I mean, slime. Yeah. El Phoenix used to be in Oklahoma in the 70s. El Chorrito was an old Oklahoma institution since the 30s. Gone now. Illinois seems dope as fuck. I went to Chicago when I was a kid and I liked it. I met a lot of chill peeps from Illinois. Illinois is great. I mean, we have problems like anybody else, but in general, the Midwest people are just super nice, right? They're just really chill people. Yeah, chill's a good way to put it. All right, and we're caught up. Yes, Sarah, we are here safely. And this fine man, he is to be my bridegroom. He is. He is very distinguished looking, isn't he? A bit severe, perhaps, but the lines on his face there show that he likes to smile. Oh, Sarah, I think I will be very happy. You're the Nerevarine, but you're an outlander. How can that be? Such wonders in this world. Before I was a slave, now I am a companion of the Nerevarine and the bride of a Zainab chief. Travel together? It was quite a journey, wasn't it, Dunmer? Not much to say there. Background, I am Falera. No, you are a Telvanni High Lady, not a slave now. All right. Greetings, Outlander. Have you returned with my Telvanni bride? I have. This is my new bride. I am very pleased with your gift, Dorian, although she is not so generous in the hips as I would like. I promise to make her a happy bride and to do her honor as a high-born Telvanni lady. And, as I have said, I will now name you Zainab Nerevarine, war leader of the Zainab and protector of the people. I must also give you the Zainab thong, an enchanted heirloom of the tribe, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer that the Zainab have named you Nerevarine.
Dirty thong.
We did get the thong of the Zainab, yes.
That's from his womanizing day. Where it's like, hey, you can use this. Maybe it'll help you get some ladies. I love how he said she's not that thick, not as thick as I'd like, which is funny because that's what I said when I said, see, this guy is probably me. This guy is legit me in the game. Which, no offense. I'm just joking though. I love women of all shapes, sizes, and colors, but I'm a man that dislikes thicker girls. I'll be honest.
Well, that's the kind of little clever writing things that made this game so legendary. No, Rose Records is sadly closed, Bob Grimes. Yeah, it closed in like the late 90s, I think. Yeah, I actually never got to see it, sadly, but yeah. I've heard about the legend.
I'm also excited to try and naked Cheeto Puffs because they say they don't give you the cheese sticky fingers anymore.
Oh, that's all. I mean, that alone is worth the upgrade.
But they're supposed to be just as cheesy, and I'm excited to try that.
There it is.
That's the case.
I was gonna say, where's my thong? It's right here. That's gonna get clipped.
My thong.
Now here's the thing: the thong is actually an amulet. Okay. So it's not actually a thong.
That thong. Skywind should change that to actually a thong. 'Cause that don't make any sense. Why would you call it amulet a thong? It's weird.
I don't know, but it is what like. And our fame
grows. What does it do? So. Does it do anything cool? Does it do anything cool, or does it suck?
It detects. It kind of sucks, but let's look at it. It detects animal 150 feet for 5 seconds. It kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, so I can see cliff racers.
You can see all the cliff racers. Yeah, you can get a preview of all the cliff racers that are about to fucking maul your face. Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. Cause that's surely something I want to know. Let me see that though.
All right, we are on our way to the next location. We are on our way to the Arabanimson tribe.
Teaches us patience, Outlander. So talk.
Now, I guarantee you he's already in there putting hands on her. He's probably already in there. Yeah, my wife. Oogly, oogly, boogly. It's snoo time.
Let's see here. That's between a happily married couple, Phil. We're not gonna get involved in that.
Oh, Zoo, guess what?
What's that?
I purchased both a breakfast pizza, the one that I had you try.
That was good.
Glad that you liked it.
That was really good.
And I bought a Screaming Sicilian meat pizza that I'm gonna try.
Mother of Meat is about as good as it gets since they no longer sell Mambo Italiano. And shame on them for that.
Yeah. But I'm excited to try that. I think me and Mom will probably have that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to go to my local Brahms and get some pepperonis. Brahms is so good. They got a packaged pepperoni there that's just really delicious. You can get them at Walmart too, but I think they're a bit higher. They're like probably $1 more. Also, they have a really good. That's the place I go to get my milk. Like I have to get my milk. My whole milk. I have to get it from there. And then they have a really good
What the fuck
cheese.
just happened?
And I'm gonna get that too. Why are these guys attacking you? Aren't they guards?
No. I don't know what the fuck these are.
What the nut and the butt is going on here?
We are getting waylaid, but there's another guy that's stuck. Good. I'm gonna stab the shit out of you.
You guys going to play a different game. Angry Vigilante! When are we gonna play it? Dude, this is like the best game ever. We'll probably play something different when he beats.
Angry Vigilante clearly speaks from ignorance there, and be prepared for the chat to jump on your face now. Just saying.
Angry? I guess we could say the same. When are you gonna stop fighting with those other YouTubers, brah? When are you gonna start? Cause man, every video, these toxic YouTubers, man. Angry Vigilante is not. I love this. I love the songs that he makes. Y'all, if you don't know about it, he made a really good song for both me and Zoo.
That song is, we have banger songs thanks to this man. 100%.
Yes.
All right, we can't carry this, so
I
we'll
have
have to
it
leave it
linked
for
in
now.
my description, my song that goes straight to his YouTube channel so people can listen to it.
Did the fucking Bone Walker hit our strength? It looks like that fucker did. Gosh dang it. Yep, he sure
awesome.
did.
I just on you. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Hey, you attacked Morrowind. You attacked Morrowind. It's fair game. But
Zoo's mad now. Zoo's mad at you.
No, he's good. No, Angry Vigilante's great people. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, subscribe to him. He's really good.
Yes, I want to see you
go
do
sub to Angry
more
Vigilante.
Of those song videos, though. More of the song videos. You should try Super Meat Boy 3D.
Who is attacking me? You fucking dipshit!
I think I played a demo or something, like the original game, but I am terrible at precision.
Phil, hold on. We
platforms.
got to go shank this.
They
man.
are
Give
my
me
Dark
1 second
Souls.
here.
They are my Dark Souls, and I'm just terrible at them. But I would love to see Zoo play it. Oh gosh.
What are we playing?
Super Meat Boy 3D. That's all you, Zoo. I cannot. Like, I cannot.
Oh, Meat Boy
Y'all
is
will
great.
see
Yeah,
me
Meat Boy's
rage.
fucking great, dude.
Y'all will see me rage like no one's business.
Nah, you're
I could
fucking
die 100
dead,
times
bro.
at a Souls game. 100 times. A
So
boss
I'll
could
put my
slay me.
hands on you,
I'd rather do like Sin's Fortress again, which was also aggravating.
bitch.
But
fuck.
you get me playing platformers like precision-based ones, cannot do it. I will rage.
There you go, fucking bitch lip. How you like that, huh?
Never mess around with a bone walker without using a protection. You'll get brown, rot, and lose your strength.
Got it. Yeah, you gotta have that.
Honestly, Stoney, I took that in a very immature, perverted way with my brain, so... He was like, literally the first part of what he said, never mess around with a bone walker without using protection.
Oh,
I
of
recommend
course. With Phil,
Trojan.
yeah, Phil's fucking like Scuttlebrain.
Trojan man. Oh, Lord.
Helm of Drake's Fire. That's new. Let's take a look at that, man. I've never seen that before. How fucking cool is that? Whoa! Oh, that's just a dragon scale helm. Is all that is. Lame.
Angry, what you've been playing besides Meat Boy? Playing anything else? Did you go watch the Mario movie yet? Or are you gonna go watch it?
Hold on, real quick, Philly. We got a note to read. By the 9, I can't believe Trentus went and got himself captured by the Telvanni. He was our informant in the Legion to communicate their movements to us, and now we have no one. I've got the helm locked up here, so it's safe enough for now. I'm starting to think we should never have stolen this damn dragon scale helm and made our exit from the Legion more quietly instead. It's way too hot of an item. Its enchantment better be worth it to one of the Telvanni lords, as Dolfrosi says it will be, although I'm starting to have doubts whether any of them will want to offer us sanctuary in exchange for it. Trentus has been imprisoned by Aryan, and he is said to be the most level-headed of the bunch. We'll have to see how this plays out. I am damn glad to have stolen it from Raisla Puglia, though. She and the whole Buckmoth garrison be damned. At least living in a mushroom in this blighted land will be better than living in a crumbling fort in the middle of an ash desert doing 10 years of back-breaking work for some Nibanaean Viscount's daughter who dresses up and simply calls herself a knight. Okay, so we know who they stole this shit from. Now we'll go give it back.
We gotta go give it. Ah, okay.
Well, when we get back that way, it's gonna be a while.
See, Bob Grimes says, Swit, when you switch to OpenMW yet, are you going to play Poison Song?
Yeah, Poison Song,
course
yeah,
he
that's
is.
going to be, yes, Poison Song is going to be the playthrough. So the next playthrough after this character, which will be geared around Poison Song, I'm planning on being an OpenMW game. Yes, that's the one.
But we're probably going to take a short break and try to play something else a little different, because, you know, just to kind of mix it up. But
I'm making you guys play Skyrim next.
Oh gosh. Angry says Pokemon Fire Red, and I'm going to see the movie tomorrow. Are you going just by yourself? Are you going with like family or kids? I don't know if you have any kids. But dude's going
Vigilante,
with like his whole family.
Vigilante's going to see the Mario movie tomorrow. Nice.
Yeah. Are you gonna do a review about it? I'm sure you will. I'm sure you're gonna do a review. I'll watch your review. Hopefully it's non-spoiler. I don't wanna. It's Mario. Do I really even need spoilers?
It's Mario, bro.
I don't care. It's Mario. What am I saying? They're gonna just use a bunch of like references to the games like they did in the first movie. Me and my wife and my dad.
Oh,
Awesome!
that's the way
awesome,
to
bro.
do it. That's what we're doing too. My dad is the one who introduced me to Mario Vigilante, so I'm going with him, and then I'm also going with my nephew, Harrison. So there's like 3 generations of my family that have all love Mario going to see this movie. I'm very excited.
Dude, that's how it was when I went to go see Sonic 3, because we got the $5 movie tickets from T-Mobile.
That's so cool.
So it was
Yeah.
me, my mom, and my oldest niece, Maddie, and then my youngest niece, Everly. So it was really cool. I want to go see Mario though. I might just ask if anybody wants to go watch it. I mean, I did just get paid, so I could have some money I could throw around.
Oh my God, another ancestral tomb. They're everywhere in the Great.
I'm forcing my dad to go. What? He doesn't like Mario? Did your dad not get into games, or does he just not care? Not much into CGI.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna see if my nieces want to go watch it, and then maybe we could all take a car trip up there to see it.
Bro, are you okay?
He doesn't like cartoons. Yeah. Can you call CGI shows like cartoons? Because I don't really call those cartoons.
Oh, I guess he's okay.
Me, a cartoon is like actually hand-drawn animation. Playing Skyrim for the first time and having getting used to non-Morrowind menu systems and different controls. Oh yeah. Well, I gotta get going. Okay, bye, brother.
Hey, thanks
See
for
you
stopping
later.
by,
Happy
Vigilante.
night.
Everybody, definitely go sub to him if you haven't. His stuff is good.
Yeah. Go check out his channel. He has some good videos. Good videos.
Now, friend of the channel, Angry Vigilante.
Yeah. We like angry up in here.
This skeleton's just chilling. He's not hurting anybody, so we're gonna leave him be.
That's kind of weird. Why doesn't he attack you?
I don't know, but he's cool though. He's cool.
Can you talk to him?
I tried. Yeah, he doesn't say anything. He's just chilling.
That's weird.
Oh my
that
God,
one's not
Dwarven.
Maybe he's bugged. His AI is probably bugged, but oh well. Yeah.
We don't have to wait for that, and it's not worth that much. Fuck.
Angry video game nerd. No. Angry vigilante. I don't know if Zoo knows Angry Video Game Nerd. I know he knows one of the guys that work with him now, that's friends with him. What's that guy's name? Oh, you know?
Yeah, shit, I'm drawing a blank,
Jason?
but yeah. Yeah, it's Jason.
Jason Strafer? I don't know his name.
It's too late,
Schaefer?
but yeah, that's the yeah. We're friends on Twitter, I think. Yeah, he's cool. He's one of the
Jason was it Silverman?
Silverman. Yeah, Justin Silverman.
Oh yeah. Justin. Justin. You think I would have known the name? That's my nephew's name.
Yeah, he's one of the Screen Wave guys. He's not.
Yeah.
Maybe GN, but he's cool. He's not bad.
Yeah, we kind of released a game or so of theirs at Premium when I was with Premium. A couple of them, I think, was that some games they were publishing.
Iron Meat is fucking incredible.
Eagle Island and I think Love 3 was games that we did with him.
Yeah, none of this shit is worth taking.
If I'm remembering correctly.
We're starting to have to be strategic. We've literally maxed out our loot again. Oh, here he comes. Now he's gonna... Look at this! Now he's choosing this time to be a fucking asshole. He literally waited for me to fucking leave the... There you go. Have some.
Oh, brother.
You should have been chill. You should have been fucking chill. Roland Lightbane says, please no. Please no to what? The Skyrim playthrough? that's what my whole fucking chat is saying. Like, it's not that great, and it keeps crashing.
Personally, I'd rather you just play the best parts of Oblivion. If I'm honest,
I'm looking. Here's the cool thing. I actually. So when you said that, Phil, you did get me thinking, and I have not actually played Oblivion in over a decade. And looking at the mod scene, it's not great, actually. But there are enough. There's a mod called Mostly Endless Jungle that turns the world into a jungle. That's awesome. Another fucking tomb. Oh my goodness, man. There's a mod that makes Bruma into a Tibetan city, which is amazing.
That's cool.
There's some cool stuff. Another ancestral tomb.
So we got some stuff, so that's good. I think I'd like to play that. And then we could just play the best parts. Like, we just play the right guilds and skip the main story. Well,
you can be my guide. It's been over a decade, maybe 2 decades since
Dude, I haven't played. I'll be honest with you. I haven't played it since I originally played it on the 360.
Vampire Lair.
Like, so it's been over probably longer than a decade for me. I mean,
yeah, we got a Vampire Lair.
Man, some of those stories were just so good. It's still fresh in my mind. Still.
Here, you can
That didn't even look like a zombie. That just looked like a naked, hairless Jamaican. No.
What the fuck? Where did you come up with that at? What?
No. He just looked like a naked Briton or something. Like she just shaved his head and.
Well, first of all, it's not a zombie. It's a vampire.
Like, that guy over there wasn't a zombie. I thought it was a summoned
zombie.
No,
that's a vampire.
Oh, okay.
There is no good loot so far. Oh, Paula. That's a great story. Now we just need part 1.
Just a fucking common garments.
Dorian is a professional grave robber now. Thought he was a moral guy. No, I mean, he's a mercenary. He's got morals, but he's never been against grave robbing. No, he doesn't. He's not a tribunal guy. No, God, no. Not to mention, these are reclamations at this point. My goal is to get as much as I can to battle Dagoth Ur, but we are selective. Fuck, we have to be now. Because there's just so much shit.
Like, if you're gonna... It's probably just better to play Skyrim on a controller.
Plus, this is a vampire lair. I feel no badness at all about this.
It's a different kind of game. I can't imagine, like, that would be fun to play on keyboard and mouse controls. So, I still want to find if there's any decent controller inputs for Morrowind, if I could ever find one. I probably could sit down and tinker with getting vanilla Morrowind running on my Steam Deck and see if I could find something, but it might take me a while. I know when I was trying to play The Suffering and the Suffering Ties that Bind, finding controls that worked to where I could actually use all the weapons and stuff was a pain in the butt, and I sort of found a solution, but it wasn't very intuitive.
Vampire dust.
Soon as I got my money now, I guess I could buy the keyboard. I guess I could buy the dock and see about the keyboard and mouse setup for the Steam Deck, and then I might be able to stream this.
But yeah, good old Dorian. He has morals, but it's more toward people that are alive. It's not toward dead people at all. Like, nah, but he's been in many in his day.
I also want to make sure that Zeus get set up with OpenMW. I don't know how OpenMW is going to work on a Steam Deck. I'm sure it'll be fun.
Look at this big ass head, man. Look how big ass this head is, bro.
Jeez.
That is a big fucking head.
I want to know how to properly mod that and then get that running on Steam Deck.
Yeah, OpenMW, it does work with Steam Deck, my understanding is, so, yeah.
I don't know how I really feel at this point, wanting to drop another, like, $70, $80 to get the dock or whatever for Steam Deck, when that $70 or $80 could really be saved, because I don't know when Valve is gonna announce that cube. I saw people in like the Steam Deck Discord and other comments, like they are chomping at the bit for this thing. They want it so badly, and I feel like it's gonna sell out pretty quickly.
Right.
For people that want it. And I feel like a lot of people that are so frustrated with the console space now are also interested in trying it, because they want that easy entry point to PC gaming without having to give up their console experience, which I think that's what it's really going to be for. Sure, the tech people and the people that are like Valve fanboys, they're going to buy it. I mean, that's a given. But there is that group of people that's like, I'm tired of how I'm mistreated on consoles. I want to get in PC, but I like my console feel. I just want to have that, but on PC, and this is that device.
Yeah. It's
just got to be at the right price point, and we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I'm excited. Even if the first one isn't like the big like winner of that, it's opening that door. And if they come out with like a revised version of it, like a more powerful version of it, like a somewhere like 5 years from now or something, it could be a great thing. Kind of wondering, now that Sony has raised the price on the PS5 again, what is Microsoft and Nintendo's response going to be? Is Nintendo finally going to make that excuse that, well, we said we were going to raise the price, we may raise the price eventually on the Switch 2. Is that what we're going to see next? We're going to see like $100 price increase on the Switch 2 or a $50 price increase?
I mean, it's a good question.
Because Sony's doing it, everybody else has got to do it too, right?
I mean, probably that's what I would say. But again, why I don't really care, because we're playing games that don't require any of that shit. So.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just one of those deals where this is modern gamers' problems. This isn't our problem.
Yeah. This GameCube machine is gonna, man, Morrowind's gonna be fun to play that on for sure. Because I'll have the GOG and just
Wow, that's quite a vista there. Look at that, man. Damn.
Yeah, I like that.
Phil, chat's getting caught up on you. Read the chat for us.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. You know me, I get to chatting like one of the Golden Girls, and I lose track of time. You gotta rile me in. Okay, let's see. Where was the last thing we read? Okay, I got it. Let's see. Bob said, I'm playing Skyrim on PC using a controller. OpenMW has full controller support? Oh, that's cool. But do they have it for Morrowind? That's what I want to know. Stony says, yeah. I want to get a hold of the robes that the Bone Lord wears. They bear the Daedric AM, Set, and Vec acronym. I want to see what kind of Civi priests wears them. Bob says, Steam Deck uses Linux and OpenMW runs great on Linux. Okay. And Bob says, Zurich, Zai Chiron.
Zarek Zakiran, he's a big Elder Scrolls streamer, yeah.
Stoney says, I remember years ago in the early 10s thinking, why don't they make a handheld gaming platform the size of a smartphone, powered a small tablet that's like the PSP with the power to play computer games? I believe you mentioned that or something before, Stoney. But, yeah. I mean, there was a PSP,
joke's on me. Oh, no.